These 5 YouTubers are going to be controlling my life for the next 1 week. They have all set me a different football challenge to complete each day. I must complete 4 out of 5 challenges or I have to give away my signed Bellingham shirt, which Jude Bellingham personally gave to me.
Yes, Zayn, look. So the challenge I want you to do, yeah, I don't want you to do no shooting into a goal, hit the crossbar, blah, 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 none of that, yeah. Before I even tell you guys, hit the like button right now. I want you to score in an 11-a-side game. It don't even have to be a banging goal. I just want to see you score in the back of the net. And if you score, the celebration has to be you have to dab, bro. That's what I want you to do. Good luck.
For the 11-a-side match, we were invited to West Ham training ground. We got into teams and I only had 1 goal: to score and to celebrate with a dab. My first involvement was a good tackle. I put my head up and made a great pass down the line. It was a good start to the game. My first big chance came when I got past 1 player, got past the second player. I cut back in, but a poor finish meant I couldn't score. And just before the half ended, I got 1 more chance. After a quick turn, I skipped past the defender and ran into the penalty box. But as I was trying to find the angle to shoot, the defender got a touch, leading to an own goal, meaning the first half ended and I still hadn't scored. My first big chance of the second half arrived after the ball came to me. I was 1v1 against the defender. I found the angle, I cut in and shot, but just wide. I had another huge chance where I sprinted down the line. I got past the defender, I was through on goal and I tried to chip the keeper. But after another miss, it wasn't looking like my day. But then, after some great skill from Jay, he did a reverse pass into my feet. I took a great touch past the defender. I was through on goal and I nutmegged the keeper to score. And of course, there was one more thing left to do.
SV2, that was for you. There's a dab.
Zayn, I heard you're going to Saudi Arabia soon. So my challenge to you is to meet 5 pro players. Best of luck.
We got the first flight to Saudi as this challenge was not going to be easy. Al Nassr gave me an all-access pass to their next game, meaning we were invited down to their press conference the day before. And at the press conference was Sadio Mane. I even managed to ask him a question which was amazing. But the question is, did I get to meet him? The answer is yes, not once, but twice. That was 1 player down, 4 more left to go. For game 2, we watched Steven Gerrard's team Al Ettifaq. We had another all-access pass, meaning we were pitch side before the game. And we even managed to start a Viking clap with the fans. The atmosphere for this game was amazing as the fans were insane. After the game, we went to the entrance where the players would be leaving and doing interviews. The first player we met was ex-Leicester player Demarai Gray. And then, back to back, we met ex-Liverpool players Gigi Wijnaldum and Jordan Henderson. Now we only needed 1 more player to complete this challenge. And then we saw Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard. He wasn't stopping for anyone, so I was so worried. But then he only came to me. I couldn't believe it. And that was 5 out of 5 players complete.
Yes, Zayn, I hope you are all good. As you know already, I'm friends with Cristiano Ronaldo, so my challenge to you is to try and train like him for 24 hours. Good luck.
Knowing that Cristiano Ronaldo and Tekka's kid were friends, I knew I had to complete this challenge. We started the day at 6 AM. I was struggling to even get up. We arrived at the pitch at 7 AM, 1 hour before everyone else, as we all know Cristiano Ronaldo is the first one to training. When I saw Ronaldo in Saudi, I noticed he always starts his session with a small warm-up and a light kickabout with the football. So I copied Ronaldo by doing the exact same thing. I started with a light run to warm up my body and then some groundwork and kick-ups to get used to the ball before my real session started. Then 1 hour later at 8 AM my friends arrived and they were only here for one reason: to help me train like Cristiano Ronaldo. Starting with Ade, who put me through Ronaldo's intense workout routine, which started by me having to do 100 push-ups. Next up was Ronaldo's abs workout, which I was really struggling with, but we just about completed it. And then finally was the plank, which my body was not able to handle. As you can tell, this is something I'm not used to doing. With Ronaldo's workout routine complete, there was no time for a break, as we now had to get straight into football training. And Jelani wanted me to practice Ronaldo's 3 key attributes, which were penalties, headers, and dribbling. And the session would not finish until I scored a goal with each attribute. We started off with penalties, and this happened on my first attempt. Now it was time for headers. I scored not only one header, but 2 Ronaldo-like headers. And as you can see, heading has always been a strong point of mine. And then to practice dribbling, we did 1v1s. The best attempt I got was a quick Ronaldo chop, and then I went on to place the ball into the top corner. It was now my friend's time to leave, but I had to stay an extra hour to practice free kicks just like Ronaldo would. I was focusing on practicing Ronaldo's knockable free kick. After 1 hour of practicing free kicks, training was officially done. Ade was responsible for helping me eat healthy like Ronaldo. He got me food containing nutrition, protein and carbohydrate. After eating my healthy food, it was now time for a recovery session. We arrived at the spa at 6 p.m. After every training session, Ronaldo always relaxes his muscles, so I did this by relaxing in the jacuzzi. After the spa, I got home at 8 p.m. and after a long day, challenge 3 was complete.
Nico, give me a challenge to do my garden.
I know you can't hit the crossbar 3 times. It's impossible.
Hey, I can do it.
It's impossible. It's never been done before.
It's possible, mate.
No, it's not.
Alright, Nico, it's time to prove you wrong. Watch this.
And I only gave myself 30 minutes to complete this challenge. And in the first 5 minutes, I had a great chance, as I hit the crossbar once, and then on my second attempt, I hit the crossbar again. And on my final attempt, and I just missed. I couldn't believe it. I thought I'd done the challenge in the first 5 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, I was struggling to hit the crossbar even once. It wasn't looking good. But in the halfway mark, I had another great chance. I skimmed the crossbar on my first attempt. I then hit the crossbar again on my second attempt. And then on the third attempt, I hit the worst shot ever. This challenge may have been impossible after all. With only 5 minutes left, I called F2 goalkeeper Max for some help. Max hit the crossbar on his first attempt. It was now down to me. And I hit the crossbar on my second attempt. And it all came down to the final shot. I had to hit this to prove Nico wrong and complete the challenge. And I skimmed the crossbar to make it 3 times in a row. I was so happy, but then my cameraman called for a closer VAR check because he wasn't sure it hit. And looking closer, I wasn't sure either. Meaning, this was the first challenge I failed.
Yes sir, it is your boy Usyk for the Ushu right here, and I want you to recreate Neymar Jr.'s golazo against Villarreal. Volley, fake one, there.
I had 10 attempts to recreate this goal. Not only did I have to complete this challenge to keep my signed Bellingham shirt, but Neymar and Usyk are also friends, so there was even more pressure. But pressure makes diamonds, and on my first attempt, I realized how hard this goal was going to be to recreate. My second attempt, I did a good flick and a great finish into the top corner, but it was the wrong corner. On my third attempt, it was the perfect flick and a good shot into the corner. I thought I had done it, but after watching it back, I knew I could do better. Once again, on my fourth attempt, it was a great turn and finish, but it just wasn't Neymar's goal. And then on my fifth attempt, after a good flick, it was the perfect finish into the bottom corner. And just like that, that was 4 out of 5 challenges complete. Let me know which YouTubers you want to see next.